Good morning. My name is Amy Eberhardt. I'm a certified integral yoga instructor and I work at NYU Langone Medical Center as a health educator. If you're anything like me, you wake up Monday morning and you wish that you had the time and the energy to lay out your yoga mat, do an hour of yoga, meditate, have a green juice, but in reality, nobody has that kind of time. We've put together a nice little bed yoga routine that you can do in 5 or 10 minutes to rev you up and energize you for the week. The most important thing I'm going to tell you though this morning before we get started is that there's no pain in yoga. If anything hurts, if it doesn't feel good, you can ease off, you can do more of something that does feel good. Just enjoy it and have fun. Okay, so let's go. The first thing we're going to do is get into the position most people are in when you wake up in the morning. Put all your pillows to the side and just lay down in your bed and bring your knees up, bring your arms out either in cactus pose or out depending on how much room you have. Inhale, exhale, drop your knees to one side and your head to the other side. You could even cross the leg over. Take a big deep breath in and just feel the stretch on the whole side body as you exhale. This is a great pose for the low back if you wake up with any lower back pain or discomfort. It's a really good stretch for the back, breathing into the intercostal muscles here between the ribs. And inhale the knees up, knees to one side, head to the other. And here's a nice moment. You can take a big deep breath. Imagine the breath going down to your fingers, to your toes, at the top of your head. And you can think that you're taking in life force energy, prana, into every cell in the body. And when you exhale, that you're breathing out, letting go of any energy or stress that you don't want to take into your week. And when you're ready to turn over, you can have a little fun by crossing one leg over and imagine someone's pulling your leg. And just come into tabletop. And we'll get ready for cat stretches, Marjarayasana, the cat stretches. You're going to place your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders if you want, your knees right below in line with your hips. So for some people, if you have any wrist pain, you can make a fist here and just have that stability. So just do what feels best for you. Exhale, tuck your tail under, arch your back and look down. And inhale, tilt your tail up, drop your belly, and look up, stretch under your chin. And exhale into the cat, like a Halloween cat. And inhale into cow, like a cow with full udders, ready to be milked. And if you want, you can make a C shape. Exhale by looking behind you at your back foot. Inhale, exhale, flex into a C shape. You might want to place one leg behind you, cross it over, and stretch toward that leg. And the other side, too. And you can also make anything into yoga by remembering that whenever you go into a flexion and exhale, you exhale. And when you extend your spine, you would inhale. And then you can turn anything into yoga that way, okay? So let's go into our next asana, our next pose, which is a Viparita Karani, the legs up the wall pose. You can have your pillow under your low back here, if you want to or not, whatever you like. And however you choose to get into this pose, that's fine. I'm going to show you the way I like to do it. It's a little bit fun, where you just place your hands where you kind of want your shoulder blades to end up. And you're going to bring the far hand under and just keep going until you roll up and your legs are up the wall. So place your hands on your belly, bring your awareness within, and just breathe. This is a very restorative pose, Viparita Karani, and it helps with venous return of the blood to the heart without your body having to do any extra work. And this is another nice opportunity where you could breathe in. Imagine every cell in your body filled with fresh prana, life force energy, good new energy for the week. And when you breathe out, just let go of any old stale energy, something you don't want to bring into the week. You can just breathe it out right here and let it go. And I could just stay here for a really long time because it's super nice, but we're gonna continue on. So just moving away from the wall a little bit, move your pillow away and bring your knees into right angle. And you're gonna take one leg, you're gonna place the ankle or the shin of that leg onto the thigh of the other leg, flex your foot. And caveat, you never want to press into your knee because we've got all these delicate ligaments in here that you don't want to mess around with. You just want to press your thigh away, press the foot, keep the foot flexed, and you should feel a nice stretch on the lateral hip muscles. This is actually a really good pose for sciatica even because you're stretching the piriformis muscle here. And if you want to go a little deeper, you can thread your hand through that space between the leg and the bent leg, take the other hand around and bring that thigh in toward you. You can raise your leg up, you can make some circles with your foot, wiggle your toes, whatever you like to do, and or not do it, and change sides. And again, don't press the knee, press the thigh. Big deep breath as you press your low back into the bed, and just enjoy the stretch. It should feel good and not hurt. You can do here a little extra stretch if you feel like it. And then if you want, you can do something called Happy Baby, where you take the outsides of your feet, you bring your knees toward your armpits, and just do a nice big stretch here. This is great for the low back too. And then when you're done here, you can roll over and come into Balasana or Child's Pose. So there's a few ways you can do this with your arms stretched out in front of you. You can have your toes together, knees apart. And just take a big deep breath, press your hips down toward your feet. Or if you want, you can place the top of the head on the bed and bring your arms behind you, whatever you like best. You could even use a pillow to make this more of a supported pose, a little more restorative. And when you're ready, just roll up, bring your head up last. And you could take a moment here to close your eyes. And this is a nice moment to set an intention for the week. You might want to just focus on your own happiness, on what you feel grateful for. Could even be that you did bed yoga, you feel grateful for that, or maybe the people in your life, and whatever it is that you connect with. You could think about any stressful situation that you have coming up in your day or in your week, and just make the intention that you're not going to let it rattle you, that you're going to just breathe through it, focus on the peace that you've found from doing some yoga, and just let that peace be with you all week. So when you're ready, if this appeals to you, you can bring your palms together at heart center and just bow to yourself, thanking yourself for your practice. And I thank you for practicing with me today. Have a great week. And if you want more information, you can go online to destressmonday.org. Thank you.